This has Orioles fans livid. A recent report about fan attendance has just dropped from the MLB, detailing why the Baltimore Orioles fan attendance is the worst it's been in decades. Welcome to another episode of Orioles Digest. I'm your host, Kam Brice, and today we're not really going to talk that much about the team, about the players, about the young stars, but we're going to talk about what the MLB has said about the environment of Camden Yards and why fan attendance is the worst it has been in so many years. And it's pretty disappointing. So in this video of the Baltimore Orioles Digest with Kam Brice, I'm going to talk about the Baltimore Orioles. We're going to talk about fan attendance. It's down 8% from last year, ranking 26 in the MLB. People don't want to show up. I have all the reasons, I have all the questions that you want to answer, have everything that you want to know. We have the answers in this video of Orioles Digest on why the fan attendance is so bad. But without further ado, I know what you guys are here for. Let's get to our first topic of the day. Yeah, look at these fans. Remember when we had fans showing up to the game? Oh, this is Birdland, Gunnar Henderson, Adley Rutschman. We're going to be special. This team is talented. This team is what we hope for. Mike Elias, thank you for giving us these young players. We finally have baseball winning back in Baltimore. Baltimore Ravens are really good. Still don't have a big basketball team, but we have good baseball and we definitely have good football. We have Adley Rutschman, Gunnar Henderson, Lamar Jackson. With three focal points of our franchise histories in Baltimore. And it all ended. That playoff loss. I felt like that playoff loss just took something out. People don't want to show up to games this year. So if you look, Baltimore's attendance is lower. Detroit Tigers, Cleveland Guardians, Toronto Blue Jays, Boston Red Sox, Tampa Bay Rays. The Tampa Bay Rays, even though the Rays don't even play in their home stadium. So does this all result back to one guy who I know we're all going to say, I should read the comments, fire this guy. We'll get into him later. But more about the fans, what should they do? Well, Orioles kind of rose ticket prices, add a new thing. I feel like they should lower ticket prices back down, lower food back down, allow it be cheaper. And I think that's what Rubenstein was doing. $3 hot dogs and things like that. But make them $1, make them $1.50. This team has to start winning. Once this team start winning, we will see the fans come in. That's later. But right now, this is the focal point of our franchise. These two, Gunnar Henderson and Jackson Holliday. If you can extend these two, maybe you have something. But we've seen it with the Toronto Blue Jays with Bo Bichette and Vlad, who are superstar level players, but have never even got close in postseason or even a winning season in consecutive years. They always losing season here, 90 losses here, 80 losses here, then 100 wins. So I don't know. It's a lot of changes that's going to happen on with this team. There's a lot of people that have to make decisions. Gunnar Henderson extension, you're looking around 7 years, 360, 370, 300 million. Jackson Holliday, he won 5, 6, 7, 8 years, around 300 million. So you would love to lock up Gunnar Henderson, but we've been saying this for how many years? I've been saying this. When the Orioles going to extend lock up Gunnar Henderson, they haven't done it yet. So it's actually getting pretty surprising to me and just scared. And I'm just like, I'm actually done. Like, I don't want to deal with the Orioles and their situation to help with Gunnar Henderson anymore because they obviously don't value him as that talent. And it's feel like they're not going to re-sign him. And that's going to take me to my next step. Got excited. This guy is I'm going to zoom in close because I want you guys to listen to everything I have to say right now. I was wrong. It is Mike Elias' fault. The Baltimore Orioles would be 40 win, 35, 32, 30 win team right now in the MLB and have a chance in the playoffs. If they went out, got a couple aces, they could have gotten Jack Flaherty. You had the option. You could have talked to him. You could have given him a deal. He could have came back. That's a guy you could have easily got back. You could have went out got Blake Snell. You could have given him a massive contract. You could have spent all the money. Hoffman, even though he's been terrible, you could have got Santander back just because you could have never gone out and got Tyler Arnell. You could have did trades. You could have moved Heston Kjerstad, who just snapped the 0 for 28 streak, and he's been given opportunity. He's not. You could have traded Kobe Mayo. You could have did so many different types of things. But all you said all season is talk, 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 talk. And Mike Elias talked. He talked the game of how the Baltimore's are going to be aggressive, how they're going to go. It's going to be the biggest offseason in franchise history. And what happened? Nothing. They didn't do anything. They didn't get better. And so if you don't get better in the offseason and the season comes and every single team around you, even the worst teams in baseball, got better. Their roster construction got better. On paper, they got better. So when they go out to the field and they get better, and you're still stuck in the same thing you were trying to do last year, the same formulas, the same hitting approach, the same rotations, same injuries, the same situations over and over again. Guys get on the IL, guys missing a month because of nagging injuries. Grayson Rodriguez every single year. It's repeating the same cycle over and over and over and over again. Then you fire your manager as hopefully like this is a part of the cycle that you can break. But I don't think that's the problem right now. I think it's all in Mike Elias. And will the Orioles change if Elias is gone? I'm not sure. Does Rubenstein need to make a statement? No, I don't think he needs to fire Elias, but they need another consultant, another guy on Elias' team to direct him, to let him know what to do, because this is not going good right now. This is not what we want to see. This is not what we want to hear. Mike Elias, the Baltimore's deserve better. The fans deserve better. Let me go to this picture once again. The fans deserve better. They've been hungry for years. This team's been one of the worst teams in baseball for so long. So when you bring talent to this team, when you give the city and these fans hope, and you win 190, 90, 80 games, consecutive 33 seasons, and then you come back and you're one of the worst teams in baseball on the biggest season that everyone's expecting y'all to have a major jump, and you don't take that jump, then it results back to the manager. Because if the players aren't performing, why did you hype these players up so that they could somehow be the superstars in the franchise that hopefully bring a World Series to this team? Thank you for joining Orioles Digest. Once again, I'm your host, Kam Brice. Make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, as I'm giving you daily updates about the Baltimore Orioles every single day. Once again, I'm your host, Kam Brice.